There are hundreds of billions of planets caught up in the vast whirlpool of the Milky Way galaxy from Earth, a lonely outpost floating on one of its spiral arms. Humans have begun to appear across the void, and just recently, Elon Musk's SpaceX has found the first Earth habitable zoned world. So, are you interested to know more about this? Keep an eye on the video. Welcome to Elon Musk Future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update about Elon Musk. The SpaceX founder has frequently expressed his desire to develop settlements on Mars. SpaceX was founded with the idea of making life multiplanetary. He claims that relocating humanity to other worlds like Mars may save civilization in the event of a global catastrophe on Earth. Elon Musk, SpaceX as founder and CEO, is still committed to his company's vision of establishing a permanent human habitation on Mars, using SpaceX Starship rockets to transport people to the Red Planet. Starship is a massive stainless steel rocket that SpaceX has been developing and testing at their Boca Chica, Texas research site. The Starship's aim is to send cargo and passengers to the Moon and Mars. The current Starship prototypes are around 150 feet tall, or the equivalent of a 50-story structure, and are propelled by 3 Raptor rocket engines. Although SpaceX has not stated how much it has spent on the initiative, Musk has previously predicted that it will cost around $5 billion to completely build the Starship. Talking about his ambition, Musk said history is going to bifurcate along 2 directions. One path is we stay on Earth forever, and then there will be some eventual extinction event. While Musk is being so ambitious about his mission to be multiplanetary, others aren't just sitting idle. NASA plans to send people to Mars in the 2030s, maybe sooner. The United Arab Emirates is sponsoring a 100-year plan to establish a colony on the planet, which currently has a spaceship orbiting it, while China has stated that transporting humans to Mars is a long-term objective. Anyone interested in experiencing Martian life may do so now by visiting a simulation facility in the Gobi Desert. The Apollo astronauts were able to go to the Moon in a matter of days. It's like a voyage to Mars would take anything from 6 to 9 months because of their eccentric orbits. The distance between Mars and Earth varies between 35 million miles and 249 million miles. There's only a tiny window accessible when the two are perfectly aligned for spaceflight. This complicates logistics considerably. Solar flares, one of space travel's greatest dangers, would be exposed to people during the protracted voyage. Flares are the most intense explosions in the solar system, comparable to 100 million hydrogen bombs. Although the Earth's magnetic field can protect people in orbits, a deep space traveler exposed to such radiation would perish. Radiation isn't only an issue on the way because Mars's atmosphere is significantly thinner than Earth's, and it lacks a broad magnetic barrier. People on the planet's surface would be vulnerable to solar and cosmic radiation. Furthermore, the surface is mostly dust, and severe storms may form dust clouds that block out the sun. According to Milton, Reno and astrobiology professor at the University of Michigan, scientists must also figure out how people will be able to collect enough water to thrive on Mars. There is some subsurface ice on Mars that might represent water sources. Any future Miles expedition will need to map its distribution using radar. Humans heading to Mars will need to take a rocket back to Earth unless everyone signs up for a one-way journey. The largest technological challenge for would-be Mars visitors is figuring out how to acquire fuel to propel that spaceship back into orbit. Okay, I was just going to talk about the planet Mars. Of course, notes, there are some recent exoplanet discoveries that may lower even Mr. Musk. We've discovered over 4,500 exoplanets. Planets that exist beyond the solar system in a search for a place beyond the Earth that potentially supports life. Although a few of these are assumed to be livable, they do not have the same appearance as Earth. Many of these are super-Earths, with masses ranging from 2 times to 10 times that of our planet. There are a lot we don't know about how the insides of these larger planets operate, or even if they're capable of supporting life. Extraterrestrial habitability is complicated. But there are a few fundamental factors that must be present to support life, such as genuine water and an atmosphere that blankets the planet and makes it feel warm and cozy. However, to sustain these conditions, a planet must generate a magnetic field capable of shielding it from the radiation of its host star. One exists on Earth, and it is continuously safeguarding us from hazardous charged particles from the Sun. Our planet's atmosphere will bleed away without this so-called magnetosphere, and the surface will swiftly become a desolate wasteland. However, talking about nearly foundation planets, astronomers have now revealed that an exoplanet found a few years ago has a potato-like shape. WASP 103b is a planet in the constellation Hercules that orbits the Sun at a distance of around 1,800 light-years. Whilst but 103b is very close to its star, WASP 1 or 3, which is around 50 times closer to its Sun. Then Earth is to its Sun to the point that the planet's cycle takes just 22 hours instead of 365 days. The report went on to say that studying the planet's tidal information would allow them to calculate the second-degree fluid love number and learn more about WASP 103's interior structure after losing its atmosphere, and neighboring planet may have developed a new one, GJ 113. To be a planet 41 light-years distant that orbits its planet red dwarf star every 1.5 Earth days is thought to have experienced this. Astronomers examined Hubble Space Telescope images of this exoplanet and discovered probable evidence that the planet's current atmosphere was not present when it originated. One theory is that the odd new atmosphere was generated by gases ejected from the planet's molten rock. The James Webb Telescope Hubble's replacement has launched on December 25, 2021. The equipment aboard this next-generation observatory might help scientists get a closer look at what's going on once it's up and operating. According to a study published this year, one exoplanet's upper atmosphere may include clouds of water. TLI 1231b is 90 light-years from Earth, orbits its tiny parent M dwarf star in about 24 days, and is somewhat smaller than Neptune. While the results concerning its atmosphere revealed this spring are promising, further observations will be required to prove if water clouds are truly floating in the atmosphere of this world when compared to other comparable planets. I-1231b is a temperate world with a comparatively chilly atmosphere. This gaseous planet, which is about 3.5 times the size of Earth, might have a dense waterway per atmosphere. According to an early study, exoplanets or planets in other star systems are difficult to find. Isn't it much more difficult to locate moons? Yes, which is why no exomoons have been confirmed by astronomers. But discovery is detailed in a study published today in Nature Astronomy. The exomoon identified is 2.6 times larger than Earth, and its circles are called massive Jupiter-sized planet, dubbed Kepler 1708b, that revolves a long way from its primary star. It's a fantastic find. Moons are found all around our solar system, including some rather large specimens. Ganymede, Jupiter's most massive satellites, and Titan, Saturn's largest moon, are both bigger than Mercury. Neither, however, approaches the size of Kepler 1708b. If this new possibility for an extra moon is verified, it will be a crucial missing piece in the jigsaw of extrasolar planetary system creation and evolution. This isn't the first time a prospective exomoon has been discovered. The discovery of a Neptune-sized exomoon, Kepler 1625b, was reported in 2018. However, despite suggestions of multiple exomoons orbiting the same star, it has yet to be verified that two were orbiting a chilly, distant, huge planet around its star. This recent study follows suit, concentrating on 70 called gas giant planets that circle their star. Far more than a year, they only discovered one signal orbiting Kepler 1708b that can be explained by the presence of an exomoon. They do concede, though, that there's a 1% possibility the signal is an artifact. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content.